Baron von Richter woke up in his fancy house. He felt worried for many weeks because he had money problems. Today, he hoped to solve them. He would sell a special brooch that belonged to his great-grandmother. It was a family treasure. The brooch has 116 diamonds and 50 sapphires. The sapphires represent the 50 days the Baron's great-grandfather spent courting his great-grandmother, and the diamonds symbolize the 116 letters they exchanged. A famous jeweler made the brooch. Before the auction, the Baron's girlfriend, Victoria, wore it one last time to say goodbye. Detective Morris shaved carefully. Baron von Richter was waiting for him at an important event, and Morris could not be late. But when he was ready to leave, his car would not start. Morris tried many times, but the car still did not work. He was upset, so he called a mechanic and waited for a few hours. Now he knew he would not be on time. The Baron's living room was very quiet. Everyone was tense. The butler brought in a green box. A cello was supposed to play music, but a string broke, so the show was canceled. Everyone watched as the box was opened. At first, people gasped in surprise. Then they started to whisper. Soon, the whole room was filled with angry noise. "Please stay where you are," a man named Private Detective Morris said loudly as he closed the doors. He was out of breath but sounded sure of himself. "Everyone will be asked questions in the library," he continued, scratching his face. A few hours later, he pointed at two people he thought were the guilty ones. The first suspect was Victoria, the Baron's girlfriend. The detective said, "I know about your past and that you organized the auction." Victoria said she loved the Baron and would never do this to him. She said her pickpocketing was a mistake from when she was young. She said she wore the brooch that morning, gave it to Carl, and then joined the guests. The second suspect was Marie, the musician. She was upset and said, "What could I have done? My string broke." The detective said she was wearing a nice dress. Marie replied, "Maybe my outfit gets attention, but I didn't steal anything." "Could the butler have done it?" Victoria asked. The butler was angry. He said, "Suspecting the butler is a tired idea. When I came in, I saw you, Mr. Morris, opening the window. Maybe one of the guests stole the brooch and is still here." Morris stopped the butler. "The police are on their way. I'll check the box for fingerprints in 15 minutes. He left, but 15 minutes later, another man who looked just like him came in. The only difference was he was clean-shaven. The real Morris was confused, asking, "What's going on here?" The real detective knew his brother Franz Morris was involved. They looked the same, but Franz owed a lot of money and chose a bad way to pay his debts. He got into the house through a window and hid the jewelry in the box. He put a fake bottom in the box. Franz also made his brother's car not work and went to the auction using their last name. The detective had to catch his brother, Franz, to fix his reputation. Franz owed money and had stolen the brooch. The cellist, Marie, was in on it, but she smiled, thinking she had helped Franz get away. When the detective looked at her, she got nervous. He said, "Your dress is beautiful, but it's too tight for playing the cello."